Okay, we teleported back to our cave. We built some ramps, dropped a go box in there, managed to get a whole lot of ores, and we came back and we managed to finish making an animal bed, a food trough, and a water trough for our animals. We also created the textiles bench ready to go for that backpack. Then we just needed our horse to finish off our to-do list, and as luck would have it, the ICARUS God supplied one right outside our doorstep. In fact, within 5 minutes there was horse number 2. So here we are with our 2 horses. Let's see what other surprises are in for us today. Okay, just after 6 p.m. Our 2 boys are happily just eating, sleeping and growing. One of them's 60%, the other one's at 36%. They tend to just wander around aimlessly around the base. They don't go too far, but again, you do have to keep an eye out for wolves. If I was out on the oh, there's a Terranus. Got to take care of that guy. He's coming to do some kidnapping by the looks of it, or Terranus snapping. You may see it. So we'll just quickly take care of him. Finders keepers and all that. Oh, she caught more babies. I don't really think I need a 3rd one. Although if I leave this guy here, it's going to attract more adults. Oh, weather event is incoming. Storm. Okay, I'll leave this one here. If an adult does come, maybe he'll kidnap this guy and take him back. Or chances are this guy will just stray across the river and he'll come and join us. Alright, we have a storm incoming. These 2 guys should be good just to look after themselves for a while. They're just chilling. So, let's see what happens later. Right, just after I stopped recording, a 4th horse attacked us from this side of the base. We're still in the middle of a rainstorm. I quickly dispatched him, but 4 horses in a row seem to be pretty intense. So I didn't want to take a chance, so I brought my 2 horses inside. The 3rd horse seems to have disappeared somewhere. Maybe he's just over here. That's a rabbit. I don't want to be out here too long. The trees will start falling on top of me soon. But yeah, it seems our 3rd horse has disappeared. I don't know where he's gone. Rabbit. Alright, let's get back to the base anyway. Not out here sleeping or stealing food. Yeah, he may have gone. Okay, let's get back in the base. There's our 2 boys. They're looking at the food troughs right now. They want to head back over to the beds or the food or the water. So that's why they tend to walk across the base and stick their noses in the wall. They're not the smartest of animals. Looking pretty good. Taming process is already 85. So obviously the next mission we're going to have is we're going to have to unlock a saddle. Let's just check that real quick in our crafting tech tree. Go to our bench, which is tier 2. Ranching station. We haven't unlocked saddles. We got 0 points, but we're almost to level 13, so that's good. We'll get 4 points very shortly. So as soon as we get those points, we'll go straight for saddle. Okay, the storm's passed, so we can get back outside. Maybe we'll be able to see if we can find another horse. So if we quickly sleep through the night, can't do much at night time anyway. Just activate my furnace. Get a couple of seconds of sleep. Deactivate that, get a drink, have some breakfast. We'll set these 2 guys to follow again so they can follow us outside. So I'll leave these 2 guys. I'll pop out this way, out the front door. They should follow me now. There's a deer. Be careful of shooting near your animals. If you get one of the buffs, it'll actually steer the arrow towards the nearest creature. Got him. Let's head back. Okay, we've got a horse here. We have another horse here doing yoga, so we'll see if we can get hold of this guy as well. Come to the lead, see if I can draw him away. Occasionally they'll do this crazy thing where they'll just get stuck. So we'll just destroy this wall, run outside, he'll happily pop out here, and we'll just replace our wall. He's still leading. There's our other guy, that's great. We'll head back to our bed over here. It's daylight, so I can tell them just to chill out around here for a while. Okay, we've got water. We've got 15 litres, so that's the max for the water trough. So that's all good. They've eaten all the pumpkins. So I'm going to have to quickly go for another pumpkin run and see how we go. Alright, up here we have a corn plantation. What you can do with corn is it just sits on the ground, so you can just walk around on the cornfield and just basically pick these guys up off the ground. You don't have to harvest the plants. Every time there's a storm, I guess, it blows the corn onto the floor. Horses will eat any vegetables, any meats. Of course, we need the meat more than they do. So we'll just take all of these. Of course, without using our sickle, we won't get any seeds, but that's okay. If everyone needs seeds, we can just pop out here and just harvest some stalks. Tons of free food right there. The juveniles eat a lot of food until they're fully grown, and then they tend to slow down. Corn is not as filling as pumpkin, so I'm making sure I grab enough. Okay, we'll quickly head back in case our horses are in trouble. There's one. Oh, and there's the other guy over here. Once we put some food in this trough, that'll attract them back. Okay, corn, as you notice, will stack to 100 because it's not as filling as pumpkins. Pumpkins you're limited to 20. I think watermelons will stack to 50, so that's even better than watermelons. Or maybe it's 20 as well, can't remember. I'll go in and make some more animal fats from my meat. Leave those guys alone for a while. should do now is try and get those last few points. I won't stray too far from the base, but I'll try and grab as many points as I can while I'm right here. And of course, as we know, one of the easiest jobs we can do is take down some trees. So my axe is looking good. So let's go take down some large trees actually. We really do need those points. I'll go into the middle of the forest. If it's a forest fire, the less dense the forest is, the more chances we can put it out. Be careful of trees, they will try and fall on you when you get to a certain higher level. It's almost like you've got magnetism on. You will get a concussion and you will not be able to run. Your stamina will drop and your health can drop as well. We seem to be glitched on a tree as we stuck halfway up the tree when we trimmed that bush. There used to be something underneath you, but if you can't move, try crouching with the control key, then walking forward. Sometimes that works, and there you go, we're free. If you get stuck, just go escape and then hit the unstuck key. That will teleport you a short distance away, but it will get you away from whatever you're stuck in. Whether it be a ravine, stuck in some rocks, or just jammed between a rock and a hard place, or up a tree. Haven't got long to go before you hit that 13. Oh, we lost that branch, like a piece of tree. Oh, just lost another log. The tree should normally fall away from you, but sometimes it will split in half and it will fold back on you, so be careful of that. That's such a great animation, it's stuck up on the tree up there, so take the stump out. See if we can get it to drop on us. Take out some of these branches. Don't really want to walk under there. Oh no, is that ours? I think it may be. Look at that, we've got a fully fledged horse. It's currently tamed by nobody, so it doesn't have an owner. He's level 0. His name's Ignatius as a default. This little guy over here is called Cornelius. He's also tamed by nobody. So what we can do here is, we'll go over here and I'll claim our first horse, so we just press E to claim. If you have a friend coming down from up in a dropship, he could claim your second horse. So we'll give this guy a good name. I like the name Donald. Let's call him Donald. We'll call him Don for short. And we'll even give him a surname. He's going to be our key animal for getting across the map. So we'll call him Donkey. There you go. Now, he hasn't got a saddle. So at the moment he has no storage capacity. He can't carry anything because he has no saddle. He has skills and stats. These will expand as we get stats just to spend on the horse. We don't have any yet, so we can't increase anything. No buffs for our horse, but that's not a problem. So we do need those points to get our saddle. This guy here, I guess we can claim him as well. Other players can ride your mounts. They just can't attribute points to your horse, so you're totally in control of that. So we'll click on this guy, claim him. He needs a name. What should we call this guy? Oh, here's a good name for a horse. They tend to attack you half the time, but yep, that's Stompy. Hopefully he stomps wolves and not me. Okay, we have a couple of horses. They're still set to follow because that's by default. So I'm going to just go hold E to examine. And now up here we'll see we have follow, and we have wander, stay, and lie down. We also have the option to be passive, to be defensive, or be aggressive. If they're aggressive, they'll go and chase a creature and get into a fight. If you leave them on defensive, they'll only defend if they get attacked. If you leave them on passive, of course, they'll just take their beatings and probably die on you. So I'll leave them on defensive. I won't put them on follow. I'll just put them on to stay. And I'll do the same thing with this guy. Leave them on stay. If you put them on wander, they could wander too far and they might get attacked by the creatures. Then you have to go find them. If I click M for map, you'll notice now I have 2 white triangles. Those are my 2 horses facing 2 different ways, and I'm the red triangle. So we have our 2 mounts. And over there we have another horse, and we have a baby. My 2 horses will defend themselves, but they're not the strongest of animals yet, so I'm going to take this guy out as well. I do need the goods. And we've leveled up because of that kill, so that's fantastic. We don't need this guy, but we're going to drag him across here anyway. Hopefully he will stop attracting more horses. He should follow us right out to here now. We will have to keep an eye on our food and our water because we've got 3 animals now, 3 mounts. Tell this guy to stop following. He will now do the same thing. So yeah, we've got a regular stables going on here. So let's get back into our tech tree. We can now unlock a basic riding saddle. That's a good one for riding out in this biome in conifer. We're not going out into the desert or out into the Arctic yet, so we're going to unlock that little guy there. We're also going to unlock on our textiles bench our leather backpack, so we really want that. We've got 2 points left, so I'm going to go for the medical satchel, and I'll also go for the farmer's satchel just to show you what this full kit can do. Alright, there's no more points there. We have 1 talent left for our survival points, maybe, or hunting. I will look at plus 15 stamina. Okay. Back to crafting. We'll jump in here to our textiles bench, which is over here. And you'll notice we can already craft our backpack, so we'll do that immediately. It only costs rope, leather and fibre for the goods. I'll fill up my oxygen while I'm here. Always check your oxygen. That's why I leave my oxygen by the door normally. You always remember when you run in the door or run out the door. Just quickly go and replace that bottle. Okay, we have our backpack. So what we do now is we'll go to our character. If we take our character 1, 2, 3, 4 deep, drag a backpack on them, we now have 5 rows. Keep in mind, if you max out your spots in your inventory, if you do die and you run back to your body, you do have to pick up 6 rows. So usually when you pick up your goods, it'll pick up all your goods and then it'll put your backpack on afterwards, but it'll leave some goods on the floor, so then you'll have to pick up the second lot. Obviously the more slots you have, the more you can carry, the more you can pick up. But it also means the heavier you are. So that's a good bonus there. We have 6 extra slots. We'll get another drink of water. And we'll do some more satchels. We'll try and look at... okay, we just need nails for the medical satchel and the farmer's satchel. We've got nails right next door, so we'll take all these guys. Throw them in here. I actually don't need to transfer those over, but I will make a medical satchel, queue up a farmer's satchel, make sure it's the right one. That's taking a while. We're out of ropes. So we'll pop quickly back over here. We'll take those whole 25 ropes. And now we'll go back to creating our farmer's satchel. Alright, perfect. Now that we've got our farmer's satchel, we'll start with that one first. I'm going to open up my seeds, take all these seeds out, open up the other one, take all those out as well, open up my farmer's satchel, and I can now control click or control shift click and put all those seeds in there. I'm now currently at 87 seeds in there, I think it is, and my 2 pouches are now empty. I'll keep those 2 pouches in case I use them later, so I'll throw those back into here. I'll keep the farmer's satchel on me in case we pick up some more seeds. The medical satchel is currently empty, but if I just open that real quick, I'll throw my bandages in there for now. I don't have any suture kits, which is good if I get attacked by bears, so that's probably a good idea to make some suture kits next. Tick tree, I have no points, but next up we'll drop back down to level 1 and we'll probably open up the suture kit and maybe even look at creating some health recovery concoctions. All these things are made in our herbalism bench. Our torch has just run out. Grab the spare one out of here, and over here in our herbalism bench we have no recipes yet because we haven't unlocked those either, so we do have a lot of work to do. Alright, meantime, saddles. We created our first, we unlocked our saddle, basic saddle, so we'll run around to here. Let's see, we need some more ropes, so again with the ropes, we'll take some of the fibre out of here. I don't think we can make rope in here, no we can't. So we'll quickly run back. These guys are just looking out for troublesome horses and wolves. They're on guard duty. Good on them. Come back in here. I'll just make another 20 ropes. I'll take the first 10, head outside. Here's a deer. He's not going anywhere. Oh, yes he is. Broken my bone knife, but I got my backup. And of course I can repair my bone knife because I have bones on my inventory. You can see the current's carrying me backwards and forwards, so I'm trying to get up there to skin him, but it'll drag you one way then the other. There's that nasty little fish again. Take my revenge. Right, we're getting back to this bench over here. We'll create our saddle. And we'll go over to old Don. There's Don, there he is, Don Keep. Press E to access him. Take our saddle, drop him on top of here. He still has no skills to spend yet, but it'll tell you how many points are available to spend, and we can unlock various things across here. Okay, there he is. Take him for a test drive. Simply go E to ride your horse, and we're good to go. They can jump pretty well. They do have stamina and health bonuses just like us. So what I'll do is I'll run up here next to this wolf. He's set for defensive, but you'll notice what he'll do is he'll actually defend me too. So if I jump off the horse here and I get into trouble by a wolf, he will come and try and rescue me. The problem with that is sometimes the horse will come up and club you to death first, so be careful of having a horse behind you. Take all of those. His inventory now he has 5 slots and 1 heavy load to spend. So if you have a mining drill or something, it'll go into there, and we have 5 standard slots. Alright, we'll jump back on him. While I'm running on my horse, I'm not using any stamina. So if you're running across the map and your horse gets exhausted, then you crash into a bear, you can just jump off your mount and defend your horse because you've still got 100% stamina. Right, we'll just leave him here. He's quite happy. This guy's still chilling out. I moved my drying rack around the back. So I'll take all this meat and I'll drop on there some new meat. Go to here. I'm going to chuck all of this in here and max the lot out. I'm going to use repairing my lantern when I get one, you know, at least twice a day, so I'm going to need 2 per day. So making 12 animal fats out of my meat is not a dumb idea. So I'll create all those. I'll take the rotten vegetables out of here, and the lilies and the flowers. We have a lot of spare seeds in here, so I'll throw all of those into my backpack when I get some space. So I'll put my lilies over here and my animal fats, vegetables. I will leave some bones over here and some leather and sticks. You'll need bones, leather and sticks to make a splint. If I do fall off a cliff, I can quickly put my splint on. I should still be able to walk home. Right, let's go and throw the rest of the stuff over into our crafting bench. All the wood, all the fibre, leftover ropes and nails. We've got some fur, so we'll drop that into our textiles bench. We've got some bacon. You can throw raw meats into the animal food trough. How are they doing with the food? We're down to 44, so I'm going to take some of this dried basic meat. I'll eat that piece. I'll throw that in there as well. Once they've eaten their vegetables, they'll move on to the dried basic meats. It's cheap and easy to make, so just chuck the whole lot in there. It might as well sit in there than the drying rack. It does the same job. Okay, this guy's still growing. He's happy, and he's fed, and he's watered. He's happy with his temperature, and he's at 64% already. The more the animals eat, the faster they will level up. So this guy here at the moment, you'll see his taming process is on 411 of 944 to go to the next level. So he's chomping along quite happily. Once he gets to that next level, level 1, we'll have a point to allocate to his skills. Oh, he's running over for some food. I don't leave my animals right next to the troughs. They tend to hog them, and the other guys won't be able to get in. Let's just make sure he's happy. He's at 75% food, so obviously he ran over there, but he couldn't get past this big guy. So we'll move him over a little bit. And we'll see if he comes back. He'll probably run over there again and have a second attempt at getting food. 75% is their cut-off limit. And there he goes right there. He should be well fed now. And he'll go back to the last place he was told to stay. So he was told to stay here, so he'll just keep running backwards and forwards. Okay, another mission. What's that over there? We have a beastie. I'll jump across here and crouch. And we'll take him out with one shot. Oops. Okay, before I venture too far, I will wait until this guy's got a bit bigger so he can take after himself in case he gets attacked by a wolf. Once he's fully grown, he should be able to take on a wolf by himself. If there's 2 wolves, he's probably not going to make it. But I leave him over this side. Maybe he will be able to defend himself better because this is the quiet side. not many animals come across here as far as wolves and horses, Terranuses. They tend to come in from the sides. So he should be safe if he's round the back. What I will do really quickly though is I will come onto this horse, take his saddle off him, run over here, put it on this guy, and I'll just quickly drive him over here. And he can just sit right there. Take the saddle off him. Put it back on there. We're probably chewing through the food actually. Oh, not doing too bad actually. That's pretty good. Let's just chuck this gear back in here. Leave some bones. We've got some raw meat. I'll make that into animal fat as well. Try not to jump into your fireplace. You will set yourself on fire. Alright, our next mission. We could go and do some more mining actually, that wouldn't be a dumb idea. Because we just need some more points. We've got a long way to go to level 14. So it's back to banging rocks and ores and cutting down trees.